Hey, it already says one person's watching.
All right.
You're
Maybe that. Are you on your iPad?
No.
Hey guys.
You're super fast.
So we have a little project. You can see that.
Looks like somebody's gonna be getting buff.
Yeah. So Ranger's birthday is what?
2 days.
2 days. And Ranger's staying the night with a friend.
Hopefully they don't watch this.
Yeah, hopefully they're not watching this right now. If they're watching this, turn it off. But
Hey, Scott and Karen. Okay, so Gary said no one was going to be on here because it's too late.
I said it's late.
14.
All right. So
Was I right?
yes, you were right. I'll
Just
say
'cause
that before too many people get
Just
on.
because it's late in Northeast Oklahoma doesn't mean it's late in Canada. Or I don't even know what time it is in Canada. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So we are putting together a present that Ranger wanted. He is staying the night with friends.
Hey, Canadian girl. See, lots of Canadians. What time is it there?
Well, Canada's got different time zones,
Oh.
just like the United States.
Oh, my bad.
But Ranger,
Hey, CS Nanny.
Ranger wanted this. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a weight bench, and he is staying the night with friends. So we are staying up late to put this together for him. So since we're staying up late, we didn't want to get up early in the morning and record catching up with the walkers. So we decided to go live while we're building it.
Missouri.
So Cassie,
Can't sleep either.
you got this?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna start building.
I got y'all. Gary's got this.
I've got this.
So, sorry if I missed you guys. I got the iPad so I could see comments. So, oh, Keeping It Dutch is still awake. Tacos. You had Mexican food for supper. We had catfish. So, while we're talking about Keeping It Dutch, Gary,
What?
Keeping It Dutch is trying to get on this channel. Did you know that?
Welcome. He's on right now.
He said that we wouldn't let him because he doesn't drink coffee.
He knows.
Well, look,
he
I'm
knows
drinking flavored water.
He's always welcome.
Getting the coffee out, it's gonna be late.
Like if he wants to come right now, go for it. Just come on over.
We're up, Dutch. Come on over. So, like Gary said, Ranger's birthday's in 2 days. We like surprising him when we can. The only way to get this weight bench built and surprise him is by doing it when he's not here. So it just so happens he's staying at my mom's, him and his cousin. Hopefully they're not watching this. So I didn't want to wake up and do a coffee with the catching up with the walkers.
Coffee with the walkers.
So I said, let's just go live. Are you getting it?
I'm getting it.
And Gary said, let's just video it. And I said, who am I going to talk to? And he said, you can talk to me. And I said, no. So we went live.
You see who won that?
Yeah. So Carolyn and Ruthie, hello. Everyone's talking to Dutch, not me. But did we ever find out what time it was in Canada? Scott says it's 11:39 there. Oh, it's later than here.
He must be east.
So this weight bench has...
Got my first piece together. I gotta go tighten that up.
How much more does it have? You're gonna wake all the kids up. And you're gonna put a hole in the wall, and then you're gonna have drywall work.
Okay, I know a guy. Blake.
Heather, I am too tired. I'm really tired. I can't even talk.
And this is
Or
what we're
think.
doing to that now. So
The problem is, yeah, strong water. It's blackberry. Oh, there's a glare because I have a ring light. Real cool, and we got a ring light. But it's blackberry flavored sparkling water. And at night, which I don't have lots of brain cells anytime because too many kids. But at night when I'm delirious, I really can't talk, and then I start giggling and I can't stop. So if I start laughing, Gary's gonna kick me off of here.
well, if you wake up any kids, you're gonna be in trouble.
You're the one knocking a hole in the wall. So Sam I saw he said something. I'm sure it's funny because he's always got something to say. Well, where is it? Oh, he just said hi, everybody. Well, that's boring. So tell me, guys, where you're from. Let's do that. We haven't done. I can't answer that text message because I'm going live on my phone.
Who's texting you? Tell him to text me.
No, I gotta watch. Let's see if I can find it.
Here you go.
I know you're distracting me. Stop. So now it's hot in here. Pony Girl said she almost missed it. Pony Girl, where are you from? I saw you on Hidden Heights earlier. I'm pretty sure. So we got Maryland, Arizona, Central Iowa, Long Beach, California, Minnesota, North Carolina. You guys are putting your not parentheses. What are they called? Abbreviations, and it's too late for me to know what all those mean. Arkansas, you're next door. Oh, Sam I Am said Gary could just crush it with that stump grinder.
That was fun.
We got people from everywhere. Texas, you're staying up late with us. In Arizona, the heat is 90. That's where Pony Girl's from. But Arizona's dry heat, so that's different. Gary, have you ever been to Arizona?
Yes, I have.
It doesn't matter, does it?
It's hot.
I went on a mission trip to Arizona, and we were helping plant a church there, and they were meeting, I think it was called like North Point was the church, I think, and they were meeting in an elementary school, and so they set up every Sunday morning, had church, and then had to tear it down. You're really loud back there.
Sorry, I'm building something.
Muldrow, awesome. Don't we know somebody from Muldrow?
Our old renters.
Yeah.
They used to rent our house in Salina.
Can you say people's names on here that?
I wouldn't.
Do you know a coach that lives in Muldrow that used to live in Salina? Actually, he doesn't live in Muldrow. He lives in what's that other town, Gary? It was in Arkansas. She was from Muldrow, and he was from wherever their mascot is, Arendelles. Because everyone thought I said Berrydale when I yelled that for his play. Anyway, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. But Poto. Yes, dry heat is still hot. So what I was saying is, Squirrel, they told me we're going to Arizona. It was a church I went to in college, asked if we'd like to go, or if I'd like to go. I was the only one like under the age of like 40, which isn't old. I'm almost 40, but then I was 20. And so we went around neighborhoods and handed out flyers. Well, they had parked the van. I would jump out and hit the whole cul-de-sac and neighborhood or whatever, and no one else got out of the van because it was hot. So
Glad they had you.
yeah, I was in shape then. I was playing college volleyball and basketball. But the whole point of this story, hey, Brandon's always up late. Hey guys, I'm glad I ain't the only one that goes like, yeah.
What's up, Brandon?
But the whole point was dry heat or not dry heat, it's hot. The look on Gary's face just now is priceless. Cass, you'll have to rewatch it. So, how much in? I don't know. How long have we been going? I need to go see the look on your face.
If some of you guys are just now joining, Ranger is staying the night at a friend's house, and so we needed to build this little weight bench that he wanted. He's getting old when he requests a weight bench. So, the best time to do it to surprise him is right now. Because if we stay up late and do this, then we won't have to get up early and record catching up with walkers for you guys.
Mrs. Hidden Heights is up too. She wants to know if you're getting ready for your rodeo. So while all that was happening on Hidden Heights Live, if you guys were on there, Gary was working, doing chores, and I was...
You guys seen a theme around here?
Last time you guys went live, I was watching it while Gary videoed and did the chores. Anyway, I was with the kids all day. I deserve it. But so I told Gary later, I said, you have to rope a goat and Dutch said you need to do it while riding alpaca, and Kevin's gonna team rope with you. And he was like, what?
The only problem with that is alpaca's weight limit is 1/3 of their body weight.
Yeah, so I had said on your guys' live, I don't know if you saw it, but the other day I went out and Ranger's friend was here, and he was on the white alpaca before we shaved it, and so it looks big and fluffy, and he was on the white alpaca, and he's not a small child, and I was like, get off that!
He's like 9.
He's not huge.
No, but
He's not.
he's bigger, he's Ranger's age, but bigger than Ranger. But anyway, I was like, get off that, and then when we shaved it, and it was so tiny, Gary's like, okay, no one can ride the alpacas. Hey, Payford Homestead. You're new here. Awesome. I'm pretty sure I've seen your name before. Maybe on Walker Farm Fam or maybe on someone else's channel. But glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. It's usually not this crazy.
Rachel said, well, what good is an alpaca then?
To pack. So I've been looking for a saddle. I want to pack
They
stuff.
make alpaca saddles?
Yeah, I want to pack stuff on a hike, like water and tents. Cassie, you game?
I'd rather use PewDiePie for that, I think. He looks a little more stocky. Sorry guys, I'm not doing good with the comments, but yes, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, Georgiana. I didn't want to have to do this plus record a catching up with the walkers. We're almost there.
Step 1.
So I'm like, let's go live. I'll talk to our friends. You can work. It's a win-win.
For win-win for some. No. I don't
Sam
have
says that cashmere sweaters is what alpacas are good for.
That sounds like a good deal.
And we have 92 watching. Gary said, if we go live late at night, no one's going to watch.
Well, I didn't think people would be up this late. I'm sorry.
Oh, Rachel, is people taking you serious? Gary, after the live, I texted Rachel and told her that you make me untype things sometimes on lives and comments because you said not everyone realizes I'm sarcastic and that I'm joking.
Not everybody's sarcastic as us.
So Rachel, I get it. I'll tell Gary, like, sometimes I know they're kind of reaching and I'm like, I'm going to type da-da-da, and he's like, no, you're not. Don't say that. People will take you serious. And I'm like, why would someone take me serious? Like, and he's right. Midwest City. Awesome. We need shirts that says that, Cassie. Yeah. I sometimes, like, if I meet someone new or, I don't know. You're super loud.
Sorry. How do you get those bolts
If I meet someone new or if I'm around someone that I can tell isn't sarcastic, I try to, like, preface, like, I'm really sarcastic and I joke a lot, so don't take me serious. Because I hate, like, hurting people's feelings. All right. A weight bench. Yes, we are building a weight bench for Ranger. I can't talk. And he asked for several different things for his birthday. The LED lights that you guys have seen in the last 2 videos. What else did he ask for? Oh, shoot. We have till Sunday to get. He wants...
He's not going to get everything he asked for.
No, but he asked for some simple things. He asked for some, like a plug-in smell good for his room. He wants his room to smell good. He keeps his room very clean and neat.
Yeah, we can do that.
He cleaned it before he went to camp, and then he got home and came in and said, I'm going to go clean my room. I said, well, it's already clean. But I was super proud of him. He completely unpacked his luggage, which I don't do that. My luggage gets unpacked when I finally use everything that was
I think
in
there's
it.
probably still stuff from Alaska in our suitcase.
No, I unloaded the suitcases
Okay,
the other
setting
day.
by where the suitcases were setting. Just what are those things called? The souvenirs.
Yeah, but I haven't seen those people. Caleb just asked for a weight bench and a treadmill. Have those been talking? Well, I think Ranger said Caleb has those lights in his room or something like that. On the LED lights he wanted, but he wants a plug-in, smell good.
Sorry if this is too loud.
I mean, what I'm building.
Well, you are building. And then he wanted the weight bench, the LED lights, the smell good thing, and of course he wants some Xbox gift cards. Oh, an Xbox skin for his remote control. He probably won't get any of the gaming stuff, but
Not for me.
Gary would throw the Xbox away if he could. My dad went and bought that for him. And
No, I
anyway,
wouldn't throw it away, but I don't encourage it. I tolerate it.
he discourages it a lot, but he also uses it as a reward. Like, anyway, but we will always get stuff that makes him active. Oh, he asked for a new scooter. I don't know. Someone got him that. He wanted a lightweight one so he could do tricks on it. So he should probably actually wear his helmet when he rides this one. I hope to get to meet up with you guys when you come to Arizona, said Pony Girl. We hope to come to Arizona sooner than later. Our friends farm on Route 66. They live in Arizona, and we hope to come see them sometimes. If you guys have watched Catching Up with the Walkers for very long, you know that Gary said we're doing 50 states in 5 years.
50 states in 5 years.
So
We started alphabetical with Alaska.
Arizona's an A. So we'll be to Arizona within 5 years.
No, really, I think Arizona will probably be in the next year or two, because I'm that's high on the list. It's pretty close.
Let's see, what else? Yeah, we didn't set a notification that we were going live, and that's one thing that Gary said. He said, I always like to set a notification, or it's not a reminder, it's a notification. And I was like, well, I'll either get on or not. And look, we have 113 people.
Because people want to know, like then you feel like they missed out.
Donna, you're in Arizona as well. It's hard to remember where everyone is. People tell me, and then I forget. Sam I Am said those boys are at the age when they realize girls dig muscles. Ranger really wants to try, I can't ever say it, Dutch, if you're still on here. Always have to ask Hayden how to say it. Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu? Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, that thing. And I'm like, in what free time, what sport are you going to quit? So he likes boxing and doing that kind of stuff. I don't think he would actually like to like fight someone. I think he would like run away. Yes. I know how to spell it, Rachel. I just don't know how to say it. Jiu-jitsu. Zoo or Sue?
Jiu-jitsu.
The ending. Jew?
Like juju. Jiu-jitsu.
Sue.
Brazilian. She's from Brazil. Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I know, but is it end in Sue?
Yes.
Cache, Oklahoma. Cache, Oklahoma. I think I recruited a volleyball player from Cache, Oklahoma, and she went to Seminole State. I'm pretty sure. She had brown hair. I don't remember her name. That's bad.
That narrows it down.
But it's a super small town, Linda, right? Cache
That
is a super small town.
can only be like 12 brown-haired girls there.
It would have been in 2000 and when did we get married? It would have been like 2006
6 or 7.
ish. Yeah.
5 or 6. 7, somewhere along there.
So if you're just joining us, because we now have 2,000, that would be crazy. 119, 123 as soon as I said that. Gary is putting a weight bench together.
A cheap one.
Someone else has family that live in Cache. Maybe it's not as small as I thought it was. Yes, we just got a little weight bench from Academy. Is that where it's from?
Yeah, okay.
For Ranger's birthday. He's not here tonight, so it was a good time. Yeah, I just answered. Rachel and I are on the same wavelength. I just answered her question. But
1726.
I have been to Carl Albert State. I played basketball there when I played basketball at Seminole State. And there was a really good basketball player there from Heavener, I think. And that's possibly where my friend Stephanie played. I'm bad. Kevin's asleep in his chair. Yeah, Dutch probably fell asleep after I said the wrong word. And texting me, making fun of me. Let's see. Someone is from Korea. What time is it in Korea?
Korean time.
That's cool. Heather Jude went to Carl Albert. They have a good baseball program as well, or they did.
Do you ever? All right. When you're putting something together and you put the wrong bolts in, it was right next to the right bolts.
In 2006, Scott was working for the NHL hockey team.
Ah, cool.
I've always liked hockey, but it's not around here enough to like really get in it, you know, Gary?
Yeah.
Like we have the Tulsa Oilers.
And we have a good rivalry with the Oilers and Oklahoma City team. Can't remember what the name is. So
That's how much we're into it. But we have went and watched occasionally, and I do like it.
I like fights. It's like NASCAR. I like
Yeah.
wrecks.
That's sad.
Well, not when people die.
Brandon said they have an amazing football program as well. Awesome. Is that new? I don't remember football when we used to play them when I went to Seminole State. There wasn't very many junior colleges that had football. In Korea is 12:57 p.m. It's only 2 hours difference. I do like watching me some football, Scott. I will never allow Ranger to play it unless he is the kicker or the punter, because I don't think I could watch him like get smashed, which soccer's got some pretty bad crashes. Oh. He's talking about Carl Albert High School. Yes, they do have a good football program.
I don't like the purpose of doing
You are sweating. Is it from my ring light?
this. No.
The
it's not.
spotlight?
I'm moving.
Gary told me I had a shadow on my face because of my hat. I said, well, I'm not taking it off. I got hat head, so we got the ring light.
Anything for the subscribers, right?
Oh, man, I'm sorry, Sam.
What's wrong with Sam?
He's getting a puppy from Fowler Family Farm. I think they raise Boston Terriers, right? And he has a hole in his esophagus and can't keep food down. They have an appointment the 23rd, and they might have to put him down if it doesn't heal.
Oh, I hate that.
That happens though.
Carrie lives in Colorado now, but she's from Chickasha. Chickasha has the Arts and Science College, right? Can't remember what it's called. Remember the Arts and Science part? My friend played basketball there. Is it bad that I associate with all the colleges with different sports? By the way, I'm drinking blackberry water, not coffee, because it's nighttime.
But if you weren't.
Ew,
drinking coffee-
12:57 p.m. You're right. See? It's too late.
So they're taking a look.
It's 12:57 p.m. If it was 2 hours difference, it'd be 12:57 a.m.
Ah.
You're a smart one, Sue. So it is different. I was thinking, why isn't it that close in Korea? I know, Scott. We thought about letting him play flag football. I think he would enjoy it, and then like maybe work himself up. But between soccer and basketball, well, we're not doing baseball anymore. But
This is a pretty monumental spot.
oh, someone said 12 p.m. But what day? That's a good thought too. See, y'all are smarter than me. Alvin said, assemble, disassemble, reassemble. Looks about right. LOL. Did you do that?
Yeah, I had to take off 2 bolts. They were right next to the other 2 bolts.
They caught you. See?
I know, I told him you weren't listening.
Oh,
I said that. I said, do you ever get halfway through something and then you realize, oh, I should have used those 2 bolts somewhere else?
I wasn't listening to you.
Ah.
Is Rangers' favorite baseball team Texas Rangers? Yes.
Yes. Rangers, Cardinals, Braves.
Yeah, Ranger likes Texas Rangers. I like the Cardinals. Gary likes the Braves. But we don't watch baseball as much as we would like because we don't have
Attention spans?
ESPN.
Oh.
But we have
God didn't bless us with attention spans very long.
we have a local baseball team that is what, minor league, Gary?
Yeah,
The Tulsa
if
Drillers.
I can watch baseball in person.
Yeah.
I'm way more into it than
Yeah.
if I watch it on TV.
You are right. It's hard for me to watch baseball on TV. I just catch the last 30 minutes and see who wins.
Unless it's like a really good like World Series stuff.
Yes, Kai, Hawaiian mom. She said that her son started full contact football in 2nd grade in a small town in northern Minnesota. Little League football is getting really big around here, but there's so many injuries because they just don't teach them. One, they don't teach them how to tackle correctly and things like that, but also they're too little really to, other than just to bang into each other. But lots of broken arms and things like that. Looking good.
All right.
Baseball games are so long. You are correct. Tell Ranger happy birthday for me. I will. He'll be excited when he gets back, and I tell him on our video on Walker Farm Fam, lots of you guys told him happy birthday, so we're going to have to go over and let him read those. That's awesome. He's in junior high now and plays football and wrestles. Hi, Greg. How are you? We'll see you a week from tomorrow, right? How far are you from Anderson, Missouri? My BFF lives there. Well,
Anderson?
I can't map it because I'm...
I'd say
On my
about 3
phone.
hours.
Gary says 3 hours.
About.
We're like, what, an hour from Joplin?
We're an hour from the Missouri, Oklahoma.
I'm still laughing. When's the party? Well,
Oh, want to tell them about Rangers party?
well, what I was gonna say, we usually have a joint party for the kids, and like we rent out a local pool or we go to a splash pad, something like that. But this year the kids have decided that they're big and they just wanted to take 2 or 3 friends to go do something. So a couple weeks ago, Mazzy took, 3 girls?
Yeah.
Oh, and her little friend that's a boy, because she
See
said
this?
she couldn't leave him out.
This is what's gonna make me buff. When my legs.
On your
buff.
legs?
Oh yeah.
And they went to a movie, and then Ranger has decided to take 3 friends, because that's all that can fit in Gary's truck, and go to Urban Air. So, no
Right.
big birthday parties, but we will get a cake, and we always have a birthday breakfast and things like that. So, it's kind of sad that they're getting big and not having big parties. Love football. Boomer Sooner. There you go. We got a Boomer and a Sooner. Awesome.
Man, football season's getting close, and I'm getting excited about that.
Scott says to tell Ranger he needs to move to Canada and play football for him. He's not very big, Scott. He's pretty thin. Hey, Rebecca.
Hey,
You're
he's-
never too late.
He's gonna be bulked up after this.
Well, that's true. Gary, people want to know what you're putting together that just got here.
Okay, guys. So, Ranger's birthday is Sunday, and he's gone
Good, Sam.
staying overnight with a friend tonight. And so we had 2 options: either stay up and put this up and not get up in the morning and record catching up with the walkers, or do both at the same time. So I'm putting together just kind of a cheaper cap weight bench, kind of a smaller size one for a 10-year-old.
But you liked it because it came with the
100-pound weights
yeah, it came
And
with
the
weights
bench.
and the bar.
and the leg part
Yeah.
for like $140, $150,
Yeah.
cheap. But
Why are you sweating?
because I'm working, get to talking. I gotta
Maybe we should turn that
I
fan
gotta get
on.
this put together.
It looks like you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
So I said, I don't want to put this together tonight and wake up and record. So we went live, and Gary said, but it's always morning time. I said, well, they'll watch it maybe in the morning. And then he said, well, no one's going to be on. It's late. But look, we have 161 people. That's
Loyal.
pretty cool.
Loyal.
You guys are awesome. Hi, Erica from Michigan. Thank you so much. Linda, I will make sure Ranger knows that all y'all said happy birthday. Hey, Sylvia and Tina. Awesome. Scott, he eats enough for like 3 kids. He eats a lot, doesn't he, Gary?
Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's growing. Like you can tell, he's in a mode of growing because he definitely eats his own share.
You want to know what my prediction is, though?
What's that?
He works out on this for 3 days and then
Well,
doesn't touch it again.
Why do you think I got the? This is the test one. Like if he's into weights, I'll buy him a better one next 3 or 4 years.
Well, put something out in the shop maybe. He really wants a punching bag.
But he's into
He's into fitness. Like he asked me to go running the other day. We
Mhm.
run some off and on, but
And he'll do push-ups. And
he asked me to go running, so it was great. I love running, and I love running with him.
Meg Martin will be in Tulsa and Broken Arrow in October. Awesome. Hello from Shawnee, Oklahoma, April. Awesome. I was just talking about I went to college at Seminole State in Seminole, Oklahoma, so I was in Shawnee quite a bit. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, tell everybody, hit that thumbs up. Oh, 105 thumbs up, 159 people. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I can't make any moderators, or I would. I'll have to figure that out later. But seems like we got only nice people over on this channel, right, Gary?
Yeah.
I don't get to read all the comments on this channel because I keep up with the other one. Do we get crazy comments on this channel?
No, I delete people.
You
See-
will get deleted in a heartbeat.
See, I like tried to,
You argue with
which
people.
Dutch tells me not to. I don't argue. I tell them the truth, and hopefully they realize that they were wrong. But Dutch tells me block them, and so does Kevin and Chad. Block them, delete them. Don't mess with them. It's not worth your time. So I nicely comment back and tell them how they were wrong, and then they either comment back and say, "Oh, I didn't realize that," or they comment something mean, and then I delete them and block them. But Gary doesn't even give people a chance. He's
People
brutal.
are rude. I don't have time.
Semi-Am said he just got the notification that we were going live, and he's been on here. Okay, let's see. Hello, Carolyn. Aw, Donna, that's so nice of you. Donna said, I really like your channel. You guys have the best, most sincere channel on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, Donna.
We appreciate it.
Is that Donna Love in Texas?
No. Donna Duda.
Oh, that's nice.
We are a Hot Mess Express a lot of days, but we try to keep it real, and we try to just share our lives. Let's see, we got Sean says, or Scott says to boot 'em. Do you see my post, buddy? Yes, I see your post, buddy. AHL. April's originally from the Texas Panhandle and moved to Shawnee because of her Indian heritage. Awesome.
Choctaw? Chickasaw?
Someone's messaging me on Instagram about what I'm saying on this. That's kind of weird. I mean, not weird. Maybe they don't know how to comment on this. So did I. I didn't know you were going live. We didn't send a notification thing because we just decided to. But it is weird. When Rachel and them,
Sorry, I gotta get these out.
I'm kidding. When they went live on Hidden Heights, I got a reminder a little bit later that they were going live, but I saw they were live, so it's funny how YouTube does that. Thank you, Mama Grandma. I appreciate your kind words. Colorado Springs, yes. Sylvia, you're the one that we talked to about a steer, I believe, and you have the motorhome and all that, right? I try to keep everybody. Sometimes people's, yes, Rachel, that'd be fun. We were supposed to go to Spavinal Creek today, and then it started raining. But the kids would love to go to the creek. I can't remember what I was saying, but,
Motorhome, steers.
yeah. Oh, it's hard. Like, people have names on YouTube, and then they comment on Facebook or Instagram, and their names are a little different, and then they send an email, and then that's like their real name. So it's hard to keep up with all that. Someone asked again what you're putting together.
You wanna go through that?
Why, you can't talk right now?
Well, I'm under the weight bench.
I'm kidding. So Ranger's birthday's in 2 days, and yes, he's putting together a weight bench. Thank you, Meg. Ranger's birthday is in 2 days. He is at my mom's right now, hopefully not watching this. And he,
There's a picture. We'll be done with it soon though.
We'll be pumping iron.
he asked for a weight bench for his birthday. And so we thought while he is gone, we'd put it together. When he gets home, he'll be surprised. His reaction to the lights, if you guys watched today's video, when he was like, oh, like, I like seeing his reaction. And that was 100%. We just walked in and he saw it and he screamed. And then Gary, did you notice he tried to contain it because he saw I had the camera?
Yeah, he wants to play cool.
Someone asked what I'm drinking. It is blackberry flavored sparkling water. So the ring light makes a bad glare, but we get it from Walmart. It's a Clear American brand. And that's why we have so many cans. If you guys saw the video where Gary took 4 years of collecting cans, and what'd you get, $12?
3 years and like with $12, yes. 15.
We did Whole30 about 4 years ago. Gary hasn't drank pop in 17 years. Yeah. But he used to drink sweet tea and stuff like that, which we still do a little bit. But when we did Whole30, I quit drinking pop, which I now drink like Coke Zero or Dr. Pepper Zero because it's really hard. But Gary, has it been 17 years since you drank pop?
Yes, 17 years.
And
There's nothing good in pop. It's all bad.
okay.
Sugar, food coloring, and that's pretty much it. Water.
Yeah, so we started drinking this, and a lot of people say it tastes like dirt water, or that's disgusting. It took us, what, 2 or 3 cases of this before we actually liked it, Gary?
I liked it, I think, sooner than you because,
Probably because you hadn't drank pop and stuff in a
well,
long
it's a
time.
good water. It's good alternative. Just if all you're gonna drink is water all the time, it's good.
Yeah. So, someone said, drink water out of your tap and you won't have bottles and cans, but we drink flavored water, so I can't drink that out of my tap.
Our tap water also doesn't taste that great. We could filter it.
A Diet Pepsi from Dairy Deal. Is Diet Pepsi from Dairy Deal different than anyone else's Diet Pepsi? Or
Their carbonations, they say, is better.
really? Is that why Lindy? What did I get Lindy when we
Or-
took them food? A Mountain Dew
It-
with cherry
It
and
may be
vanilla.
the fact they can get a cheeseburger with it.
Rachel says yes, it's different. Yes, Susan, that is a bench press. Ranger asked for a weight bench, and it's got the leg thing on it, and it came with the bar and 100 pounds of weights,
Yeah,
which those look pretty big. What's the smallest one? 10s?
they're like bulky looking.
But are there any 5s? What are those smallest ones?
The bar's not heavy either.
Oh, it's not a.
Those are 10s.
Oh yeah, it's not a 45.
No,
bar.
they're not standard weights.
That's good. So Gary went to Academy and just got one of their cheap little, but it is nice.
For a 10-year-old, I think it's perfect.
Yeah, it's super nice.
And it was only $120.
That's a
Or
little
130
crooked,
bucks.
but that could be the person putting it together.
I'm not done yet.
So we're gonna surprise him when he gets back tomorrow,
Taking cheap shots at me.
getting you while you're down, and surprise him again. Well, dadgummit, now I gotta go to. So I'm gonna go to Piggin' Out and get a Diet Pepsi, and then I'm gonna go to Dairy Deal and get a Diet Pepsi. And Gary, we're gonna have a taste test, okay?
I'm not. You can.
Well, you can keep them
What?
separated.
I'm done.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't know how long we've been live, but that was fast.
Alright. Well, I better put the weights on.
Nice. Tina gave up soda over 25 years ago.
Wow.
Herding Dogwoods Homestead. They just caught us because they were painting. Awesome. Painting like your house or painting like a picture? Did it come with stuff clamped so the weights won't fall off?
I think I need something to clamp this bar down.
Counteract it?
Yes, it did.
Oh, I see them. That's what you're supposed to put on that bar, I think.
Yeah.
What size are those little weights? I really need to know that. What size are those little weights?
10s.
So there's not even 5.
Yeah. But the bar don't weigh hardly anything.
Scott said, I figure I need one bad habit, and soda it is. Okay, so comment. Why do you call pop, soda, Coke, soda pop? Everybody right now, tell me what you call it.
Stop thinking about it.
Thank you, Rachel. I was wondering if I needed to do that. That's why I was distracted for a second. Oh, we got 2 pops. We got some sodas. We got another pop. Coke? No, Coke is a brand. Soda, soda, pop, pop. Pop in Canada? Did you know Canadians call it pop?
Did not know that.
Poison. Earl Allen said he calls it poison. Awesome. Drinks. Rhonda calls it drinks.
Finished. Like, I need to tighten that up. I gotta get
Nice job.
Gotta get my thing.
Soda pop. See, that's the one I think it sounds weird. Soda pop. Like, you can't decide if you want to call it soda or pop. And remember, Rachel and I are sarcastic. I'm not meaning this rude. I'm just being funny. Soda below the border.
You guys remember that Hans and
Watch my fingers.
was it Hans and Sans?
I pick things up and put them
Yeah,
down.
the Saturday Night Live skit. I lift things up and put them down.
Someone said soft drinks.
Yeah, that's a generic term.
A soft drink.
Soft drink, because compared to hard
Cola.
drinks.
Soda or soft drinks? Gary, demonstrate. Go for it. No pressure.
Oh yeah.
I lift things up and put them down. I feel like you need to spread your hands way out.
Like, this is a small bench. Like, it's
Yeah.
really for a kid, I think, or a good size for a kid. But better than nothing.
Hey, come in here and pump some iron. Rachel said, "Okay, let's go, Arnold Schwarzenegger."
I'm done. So there you go. That's how long it takes.
I was
to
in
put-
Boston, asked for a pop in a fast food joint. She said I was asking for drugs.
So
I should not talk when we go on vacation because there's
I-
no telling what I say.
I went to New York City when I was in college and ordered a sweet tea or tea with my like supper, my
Cold
dinner
drink.
with my my meal. They brought me out a cup of hot tea. Like, I want to sit here and eat my my meal with a cup of hot tea. I was like, you got any ice or maybe some sugar?
Evan said, "Don't hurt yourself. That'd be embarrassing."
I've been embarrassed once or time.
Margie said her sister's husband used to say "sody pop." For some reason, I feel like "sody pop" is something like Doug Parker would say.
How long have we been live?
I don't know. Someone tell us how long we've been on here. When did we start?
I gotta figure out what these are for. Oh, here we go.
It doesn't tell me how long we've been live. I'm afraid I'll mess something up. Tell Ranger we said happy birthday. I will, Rachel. Thank you. He's gonna be 10, double digits. He's pretty sure he's like. Oh, that's another good one, Pony Girl. Supper or dinner? Hello from North Carolina. Thank you, Leanne, for being here. Just under an hour, Donna said. Did you think you got it done in a lot faster than an hour?
No.
Is there some of those grip things to put on the end so the weights don't fall?
Yeah, they're on it.
Oh, cool.
I was just looking. So like,
Dinner.
if you want to take a weight off, you need this on to keep the bar from going down, I think.
It should tell on my phone. Let me see. Oh, it does. Duh. 44 minutes. Top left corner.
That was it.
Yeah. So I'd say you finished it in like 40 minutes. Dinner is lunch. My dad says breakfast, dinner, and supper, doesn't he? Or is he called dinner, supper?
I think dinner around here is interchangeable. You have lunch.
Sometimes Dad says you want
Lunch.
to go eat dinner.
Lunch is always around noon. Supper or dinner. Supper is always around the end of the day. But dinner, I think, is like lunch or like either or.
I just know when I'm hungry, I call it something.
Oh, look, it's got all your stretches too.
I remember calling it soda water when I lived in San Antonio. So like soda pop, he called soda water.
So
I would think soda water would be, what is it? Carbonated water?
yeah, like if you're getting out of a fountain, sometimes
Breakfast, lunch, supper.
there's a soda water
Oh wow, I'm way behind.
thing where you can just go down and get it.
We eat breakfast, lunch, and supper here. Midwest breakfast, dinner, supper. Well, it's only 11:22 here, so Barry, that was probably 10:58 our time. I'm not sure. Happy anniversary of the day of your birth, Ranger.
Ranger is double digits, so we can't believe that he is 10 years old. So
Good job, Gary, someone said.
thank you.
Lunch is at noon, dinner is evening. Yeah, I think if you're eating like a late lunch, I think I would call it dinner instead of lunch.
Any other questions?
Soda in North Carolina is orange soda. Ranger likes, what's it called? Fanta?
Fanta soda, yeah.
That's all different. kinds,
So,
though, isn't it?
what do you guys got going on this weekend? We've got Ranger's birthday, which is going to take up pretty much all of my day on Sunday
Someone wants to
in
know
church.
how many spare parts was left.
Zero.
Well, there's a washer, a bunch of washers.
Well, I think they gave us a couple extra washers,
Yeah.
like one extra with each like set.
So maybe a couple extra washers, maybe not.
Scott's baby, 6'5", 230 pounds, 19 years old. Someone said, when you were little and had to use a restroom, we were taught to say we needed to go see Mrs. Murphy. I've never heard that in my life. I guess that's better than, like, I gotta go potty.
Thanks, Sam. I am. He expected me to have a sawzall to put this thing together. Hey. I could customize it. If I had a welder, I could brace it up and make it better, but I'm not going to do that with
Building rabbit cages in San Antonio. You're building right now? That's cool, Natalie. What kind of rabbits are you getting?
It's a good time to build late at night
Mm-hmm.
with cooler outside. People in Texas have this figured out. They do the road construction at night sometimes. Oklahoma, it's like they don't even know that exists. Like they
Yeah.
don't even know it's an option.
I think some people are watching later, like they're
Good night.
not
See you, Stan.
live because they're saying stuff that I asked earlier.
Bye, buddy, y'all.
Bye, CS Nanny. Bye, buddy. You just said that.
Yeah, I just said that.
All right.
My great-grandmother's grandfather on my dad's side was a Cherokee chief. My great-grandmother's grandfather was part of the Potawatomi tribe. Thanks, Lori. Thanks for being here. How did we meet, Kay asked.
We at an OU football game.
Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Sooner. To God be the glory of the Sooners.
As I wear an orange hat.
So Natalie said she's getting New Zealand and Californian rabbits.
Oh,
Those are
cool.
big ones, right?
No, those are the most popular meat rabbits. The Californias and the New Zealands. I mean, they get big, but they're not those
Yeah.
giants.
Nothing says I can't weld it together, Sam. I might buy a welder next. It's on my list. I'm gonna
Yes,
learn.
Earl. Make sure Ranger has a spotter. Yeah, we're gonna have to tell him.
I'm gonna do this stuff with him for probably for forever. Me and him will take time.
And
That's another reason I wanted to get this is because if he wants to work out and do exercise, then I want to spend that time with him because I need to work out anyway, and it'll be something we can do together.
Yeah, and it's in here because there's air conditioning. But we gotta move that shelf back there. That's where he wants to put it, and put that
Yeah,
bookcase somewhere else.
Shelf's going over there.
And
But luckily, he's got a pretty big room, so he's got room
Yeah.
room for it.
he got rid of every one of his toys. Like last year, he didn't want toys in his room anymore, so got rid of
Yeah.
them. And then he was like, "I don't have anything to do." I'm like, "Well,
He's
why
still
did you
got
get
some
rid of all your
stuffed
toys?"
animals over
Yeah,
there. So
those
I mean,
are all
he's
special
still
to him.
he's still got a kid.
But he
at
was
heart.
like, I'm not little." Did y'all meet in college?
Just our last year of college. So I was about to graduate, and so were you, right? Like that last. We were both in our senior year.
We met in October, November, and we graduated in May.
of 2006, and we
Yeah.
graduated in May of 07.
Um,
Good night, Mom and Grandma. We're about to drop off too in like 5 minutes because I'm getting tired. Are you getting tired?
yes,
Or you
I
wanna
was
go all
tired
night?
when I started. But you guys know I can talk all day. We had mutual friends and we didn't have any idea, and a bunch of people decided to go to an OU football game because one of our friends went to college there, and Gary happened to be in the group that went to the OU football game, and he was the only person I didn't know, and I was the only person he didn't know. How we hadn't met before then, I have no idea. Probably because he worked all the time. But you're in their first year on Monday. Awesome. I think I just saw Dooley. I think I saw your comment where you just got out of the hospital. I was getting ready to comment on that when we started doing this, and then you said the butcher had an opening, so that's awesome.
Pony Girl said hopefully the younger boys don't get on this. They aren't allowed in Ranger's room.
Yeah.
But one of the things we're going to teach Ranger is when he's done, that the weight bar goes down on the ground. So we'll do a couple things, but yes, you're right. Hopefully they don't.
Yeah. Why are the younger boys not allowed in this room? Because Ranger does have like pocket knives, and he's got an airsoft gun.
And he has privacy.
Well,
He wants some privacy because
yeah, but he also keeps it clean and doesn't want to mess with it. But he has big boy stuff that they don't need to get their hands on, so they're not allowed in here without him being in here or his permission.
they come in and they shoot baskets on his goal and stuff, so
Yeah.
they do come in some.
I don't think they can see that, but up there above his door, he's
Wait.
got a basketball goal.
Way down that hallway.
Yeah, that's one of his favorite things to do, and so they do come in and play that.
Oh, happy birthday to your daughter, Chickasaw Scott.
Awesome.
12 years old. So we're right behind you.
Yeah. Good night, Karen. Thank you so much. Yes, Dooley, that's awesome. Only big boys allowed, yes. Rachel, you're staying up late too. Well, it's really hot in here.
Yeah.
It must be this. Do you think it's this light? It's not that bright. Or because we have the door shut?
I think it's because, I don't know. I'll go check the temperature. 72. Thermostat set on 72.
Which is what we normally. That's another question. What do you guys set your thermostat on in the summertime?
Let's make that the last question. What do you guys set your thermostats on in the summertime?
I always find it interesting. We have friends that put it on like 76. I would die.
Ours is on 73 in the daytime, and at nighttime we put it on 72.
Mm-hmm.
And
74, 73.
so
64. That's awesome.
we're really lucky.
Someone say 78. Too hot. Can't sleep.
78. 73, 74.
But it's also that have to
75.
do with where they live too, maybe.
Yeah, every place is different. And like we have foam insulation in our walls and ceiling, and so our house is really well insulated. So it really doesn't affect our electric bill that much in the summertime. It doesn't get that high.
Some other people have day and night settings. That's cool. We have a day and night setting for heat and air, but I didn't know if we were just weird. Day 72 and night 64, that's a big difference. I sometimes put on 74 during the day if it's cooler outside and not really needed.
61 in Louisiana.
Dang,
You're
you're my hero.
Your electric bill has to be
Is your electric bill outrageous?
up there.
I said mine on Antarctica. Is that one of those smart
Margie
smart thermostats?
Margie P. said she does not have an air conditioner in her house. What state does she live in, Marge?
I can't remember.
So I know if you live up north, a lot of people don't have air conditioners.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way when we went to Cheyenne, Wyoming.
We stayed in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and we got to this house for the big rodeo they have up there, and it was hot. And we called the guy.
Usually 80.
We called the guy that owned the house. He's like, it don't have an air conditioner.
Yeah, the guy said it's called open all the windows, and I'm like, when I rented this house, no one told me there was no AC, and he said usually in Cheyenne it's plenty cool, but you're like at one of the rare hottest weeks. It's usually never this hot, and I'm like, that's awesome. We went and found every fan we could.
They said they're $150 to $200 a month. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Our old house
Must
was
be
about that.
real efficient or something.
All right. Well, that was the last question, right? Or do you
The
want to
furnace
ask
is shut off in the summer. We only turn it on in the winter if needed for hot water. We heat with wood.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Okay, Gary's cut me off. Open windows and put a fan in the window.
Okay, let's cut it off at 1 hour. We're at 54,
55.
55.
Okay.
So 1 hour, we're cutting it off. Because we
Okay.
got to go to bed. And Cassie could literally
Norfolk,
talk.
Virginia. 98 today, 87 now.
Whoa. That's pretty warm, Marge.
So
Fans, lots of fans.
my cousins used to live in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and my sister got to go there during the summers. I was old enough; she would fly out there by herself and stay for a while during the summers and babysit and stuff for them, and then come back. And I always wanted to go, but they moved by the time I was old enough.
And some people said that
Someone sleeps with a heater on in their room.
the fans do it. Well, my grandparents, they usually don't turn their air conditioner on until it gets like 100 degrees outside. So they use fans and they sit outside on the porch in the shade a lot. And they don't mind it.
Depends also on your installation and the unit have, yes. Because when we lived in Rose, in the old house with terrible insulation, it ran all, we had a
So-
brand new unit, but it ran all the
It
time.
ran all the time. And
Right, Sam, thanks so much for being here.
our electric bill there in a 1,200 square foot house was about $200 a month in the summertime. So this house, which is like double that, the electric bill is around 110. in the
Good night,
summer.
James. We're calling it a night in less than 4 minutes. Yeah, luckily, it's pretty energy efficient. We bought energy efficient windows, spray
And
foam insulation.
Spray foam insulation. Those are the two biggest things that have saved us on our electric and our heating.
I always think it's cool too when one person says something and then other people like have a tie to it. Like Margie was talking about, she lives in Norfolk, Virginia, and then Mary said, "I was born in Norfolk, Virginia." Like, don't you think that's cool, or am I just weird?
That's cool. I mean,
You're not very convincing.
it's not as cool as that water I'm going to go get in a second, but it's cool.
Oh, Brandon's AC went out last week. They've been out without an AC for 2 days. I'm sorry, Brandon.
Ooh. You guys rent that, right? Do they rent that? Or do they own it?
Yeah.
So that's the good thing about renting is you don't have to fix it, but hopefully your landlord is getting it repaired very quickly. That would be
Good night, Donna.
too hot.
I'm speechless right now. Good night, Donna. Another Donna, good night.
Yeah, I was surprised when we went camping the other night that it was July 4th and it was pretty hot outside, but once it got about 10 or 11 o'clock,
You did say
It-
the boys needed more blankets?
yeah, it wasn't an issue at all. It got down to like 60, 68, or not 68,
Good night, Sherry.
78, 70, and then it wasn't bad at all.
Morgan Brown, my wife can't wait to meet you all at the meet and greet. Awesome. You guys will be there. I think it's going to be fun to see who all's there that we didn't have any idea coming. Like some subs or channels have said, hey, we're going to be there or try to be there. But there's so many more that we don't even know that are coming. And that's really exciting. I'm so glad Brendan and Stephanie are able to do this.
Yep.
Have a great night, Sue.
All right.
Do more lives. We need to, but we need to on both channels, but it's hard
It's-
with our current situation.
Yeah, with foster kids, you can't show their faces, and I really don't want to leave them unattended at any time. So at nighttime when they're asleep would be the only time. So we might try to go live when they're in bed.
Now that we know 176 of you guys are awake at this time.
Yeah.
But yes, they feel like they're real YouTubers, and we've talked to them about we can't put you on social media and things like that, but you know, they're little kids, so if there's a camera they just come running, even though we're, you know, hey, stay over here or stand to the side or stand by me, or I'll film from, you know, not
Dude,
your head or
yeah.
whatever, but they
It's-
don't understand it.
It's tough, and I think going live would be even tougher because if they were around, because if we don't want them to feel left out, and that's the biggest thing. So Is it 59? Are we counting down?
Oh, sorry, I was reading comments. Oh, 10 seconds.
All right.
So, if you guys don't know, a week from tomorrow, July 24th, they keep saying June, Brandon and Stephanie are hosting a meet and greet in Sulphur, Oklahoma at the Expo Center. So, you guys come out, say hi, and we'd like to shake your hand and tell you thank you for your support. I went over 7 seconds. Good night,
Have a
guys.
good night.
Love you.